Month end, quarter end. What's a trader to do? Absolutely nothing. What's going on, everybody? Welcome aboard to Bubba's Daily Update for Tuesday, June the 29th. And of course, tomorrow is the last day of the quarter and the month. And usually we get some potential window dressing. But right now, markets are about as dead as they can be. And they've been whipping around in all different directions. And of course, today's update is brought to you by our friends at the CTG Group, Capital Trading Group. And of course, the reason we chose them is they do a great job, great customer service, great managed futures products, and they trade all my accounts. Of course, we do have other brokers that I do trade through, but those are the main, and for my core portfolios, that's who does the trading for me, because they're the only ones who are authorized to do our letter of direction trading. In the meantime, if you want to get more information, just reach out to them at info.capitaltradinggroup.com/Bubba. That's info.capitaltradinggroup.com/Bubba. And of course, as we talked about the market right now, as yesterday we saw the S&P and NASDAQ make new highs. Today, the NASDAQ is down about 13. S&P is up again, making another set of new highs, up 8. Russell up 92 and Dow up 163. So you get a rally. I mean, well, we're along everything but the Dow. So, again, you continue to just follow the mechanical methods of trading and don't let the intraday garbage bother you or affect your opinion. That's really what you have to worry about, because we get far too much opinionated by things that happen. And of course, the metals markets are getting hammered, which we thought was the case, right? We're short gold and silver. We don't trade platinum anymore because it's not liquid enough. But now they're breaking to the downside, which is what we thought, what we wrote, and the way that we've been looking at it for the last couple of weeks. They look pretty bad. And look, it doesn't mean that I'm going to sell the gold I have in my safe. It just means that the gold that I'm trading, the paper gold, I'm going to be short, and we are short. Okay. The dollar is charging higher once again, which is another sign of potential fear out there. It is not the VIX that is the fear index. It's the dollar and the bonds. Crude, once again, charging higher. Again, you give the crooks from OPEC and the criminals the keys to the car, and they're going to steal it. And that's what we're getting. We're getting ripped off because we refuse to do our own energy, which we were a net exporter until the current administration took over. In the meanwhile, you get natural gas, which is another reasoning you can see what's going on, because natural gas is charging higher again, which is, if you look at it, if you compare it year over year, last year it's 130% higher than it was last year at the same time. You tell me why. Okay, we haven't even started hurricane season yet. In the meantime, we're long, which is a good thing. Copper's getting hammered and we're short. Bonds and notes are pretty much flat. We're still long those. Again, that's basing on interest rates. Bitcoin, which there was some rumors that they might be going before the SEC, and I will say this: there is no chance that Bitcoin goes before the SEC before there are some options and some legitimate ETFs on that had enough trouble getting the future through. So that is nothing more than a rumor that is not true. There's no way that the SEC will approve Bitcoin at this particular time. Now, it doesn't mean it won't eventually, but they're not even going to look at it right now, as far as I'm concerned. The grain markets are higher again today, so we're seeing corn up 7, beans up 3, and wheat up about 4. Now, we'll see. Look, we're still short them. We'll see what happens and how they play. And the meats, both fats and feeder cattle, are slightly lower. Hogs are once again higher, which is not a surprise. We told you there'd be a couple of big up moves this week based on what has been happening in the past. And of course, we're still short and we're still long cattle. In the softs department, cotton is higher and we're long. Coffee, sugar, and cocoa all lower, and OJ all lower, and we're short all. So again, well, listen, it's about following the trend. It's about being mechanical. And again, in markets like today, okay, that have nothing going on, and you've got only news that can create major movement on a big order that would go much further than it might go normally, it's best to observe and not try to be aggressive here. Aggression will get you beat up here. Okay. In the meantime, don't forget about our other brokerage partner at Tradier. And again, we do have other equity and options brokers as well. But Tradier, the first thing I tell you is $10 a month. How can you pass the $10 a month? But again, if you can do that, okay, they've got great customer service. And of course, we've got their APIs, which allows us to automate your portfolio if you want to use one of our equity portfolios at no charge. I mean, again, it's part of your membership anyways. And of course, Tradier doesn't charge more than $10. And, for our hedging program, there's a fee for the software because it's a class, but you can automate that as well through Tradier. And again, I do have other brokers, just remember. Our great partners at Family Farms. Can't wait till the end of July to go out and see everybody and start talking because, of course, we're aligned in wanting to take care of farmers. And the commodity report written by Andy Heck, if you're in the commodity space and you're not reading this report, you should go see a doctor because this is by far the best, most comprehensive commodity report ever. 40 years in the business, traveled worldwide trading commodities. It's called Technomodel. You can get it at BUBBATrading.com. And of course, our high school program at Patreon, patreon.com/BubbaTrading. That's patreon.com/BubbaTrading. There will be no update tomorrow. I will be traveling back to Las Vegas. In the meantime, have a great day, everybody. Be good, be careful, and just be very patient. This is not time for aggression. It's time to be passive. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.